What's going on, YouTube? It's me. It's the Comic Book Preacher coming back at you with some more content. First of all, before we start, I want to say thank you so much, especially to Stevie B, in his quest for 1,000 subscribers, which he reached, by the way. And congratulations, Stevie. That is quite the milestone. In his quest to reach 1,000 subscribers, he out of the goodness of his heart, he decided to help me out and kind of throw me a bone and make me part of his 1,000 subscriber giveaway. And I appreciate that more than you know. So hopefully now there's going to be more people watching it. And so, guys, I appreciate any suggestions that you might have that I can improve the channel. Just a guy in his spare bedroom collecting comics. So any suggestions would be great. And I want to thank you guys so much for subscribing and watching. And again, a special thank you to Stevie B and all those who shouted me out to get me up to 100 subscribers. I think as I looked just before I started recording this, and I was up to 87. So we just got a few more to go, and we'll reach that 100 mark. And Stevie can do his giveaway, which is an incredible giveaway, by the way. He's got that Miles Morales Ultimate Fallout that he's given away, plus a Squatchy Comics custom cover that's going to get CGC graded. I mean, that's a dynamite giveaway. And again, just out of the goodness of his heart, he helped me out. He's a good friend and a good dude. So I want to say thank you so much. And again, thank you to all those who shouted me out to get me up to where I'm at. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I'm incredibly humbled by all the nice things that have been said and the people that have reached out. Guys, you're awesome. This community is great, and I appreciate it. So what I have today, as you guys know, if you've watched my videos and stuff, you know that I do my pull list, my from my LCS, which is actually 2 hours away. So I only do it once a month. I drive the 2 hours up north and grab my books and do a little shopping while I'm there. And that's kind of what I have for you today. So again, you're not going to see anything super new out of my pull list that you haven't already seen on multiple channels, but it kind of puts you in my mind and lets you know what I'm collecting, what I'm into and stuff. So we'll go ahead and jump into that. I got my pull list, and I got a couple things, and one really incredible thing that Gail, the owner of my LCS, kind of set aside for me. She told me, she said, hey, bring an extra 20 when you come. I've got something for you. And she had it set aside for me, which was totally awesome. And also I got a little bit of a grab bag mystery box and some other things I picked up. So there's actually a lot of books today, so we're going to go fast. So bear with me on that. So first of all, we'll jump into my monthly pull list. We'll start with the Joker number 3. I am super stoked about this. If you haven't jumped on this bandwagon, and the story in this is awesome, and the content is great, the art is great, but you know, the Joker, his own series, pretty awesome. Again, I was kind of shocked that he survived the toss up and stuff over at DC, that he came out with his own series, which is dynamite. But check that out. The next one I have Batman Urban Legends number 3. This is a really cool series with multiple different stories featuring a lot of cool stories and stuff, and pretty good art and everything. So check those out. And here is the Batman the Detective 2 of 6. I'm going to finish that run out. That 6-part series. So far, it's been pretty good. I've not been disappointed. So. And then we'll jump into, that one's actually kind of out of place there in my stack, but that's okay. This is the Spider-Man, Spider's Chaos, that what if, kind of if Peter Parker had never gotten rid of the Venom symbiote. Pretty interesting, pretty cool stuff. I dig that. You guys check it out. And then on to Spawn, number 318. I wanted to get the sketch variant that they have. They've been putting out with each one. Unfortunately, she didn't have any of those, so I'll have to go to our LCS here in Fayetteville, which I'm not happy about, but I'll go pick it up from there. But all right, and then we have Wolverine number 12. Really getting into Wolverine, like the story here, pretty awesome. Now this one is one that I didn't know that she had set aside for me in my list, but I'm pretty excited about this. This is the Immortal Hulk Time of the Monsters number 1. Check out that cover. That looks pretty cool, and by the plot summary I kind of looked up on it, it's kind of like the first Hulk and kind of the Hulk coming out of the primordial ooze kind of thing. So pretty excited about that. You guys know that I'm a big Hulk fan, and that is just awesome, to have that. So moving right along, and I know I apologize, I'm going fast, but we got a lot to get to, so hopefully this isn't like a 20 or 30 minute video. Amazing Spider-Man number 65. Pretty sweet cover, actually. That new suit, pretty awesome. And the Amazing Spider-Man 66. And this is Carnage Black, White, and Blood number 3. These are actually, I think, of the modern comics and what's on my current pull list. These are my favorite. Anything Carnage 2 is kind of heating up because of the Venom 2 movie coming out. But, man, check those out. The sweet cover. And then I also got the Carnage Black, White, and Blood. And that's the variant. And that's pretty sick. I don't know. Hopefully you can see that. I dig that. And then last but not least in my pull list for this month, the Immortal Hulk number 46. That's a pretty sweet cover too. I like that. All right. Excuse me for one moment. This time of year, allergies are just absolutely going nuts. So throat's drying out. All right. So here's some stuff that I picked up while I was there, just kind of to complete some runs and different things, and just kind of interesting stuff that I found that I wanted. First of all, the Amazing Mary Jane number 1. I don't know how I missed that, but when it came out, I missed it. I was kind of glad to pick that up. I'm glad to have that one. This is Carnage Black, White, and Blood. This is the second printing. But check that cover out. Is that not awesome? I know everybody's kind of clamoring for that. Happy to pick that one up. That's pretty cool. And then The Last Ronin, issue number 3. Went ahead and picked it up. Man, I missed out on number 1 when that came out. Man, I wish I would have pulled the trigger on that. All right, and then this is the Joker number 2, and this is a second printing. But check this cover out. I bought this strictly for that sweet, sweet cover. That's just awesome. I don't usually get a lot of second printings, and I say that, and I actually have a third printing to show you. But I saw that, and I thought, man, that's so cool. I'm going to get it. So I did. And then, again, this is another cover by. This is the Future State Swamp Thing number 1. And this is that variant cover. But, man, that's awesome. I love that. Man, when I was growing up, one of my favorites was Swamp Thing. I remember when they had the live-action TV show and the action figures. I had, like, the whole set of the action figures. And, no, I didn't keep them in the package. I took them out and played with them. But, I dig Swamp Thing. And then here we have Morbius the Living Vampire, number 1. I'm a big fan of Morbius. He's actually one of my favorite Spider-Man villains from the old Spider-Man cartoon in the 90s. That's actually when I got into him. And I like the 90s version of the Morbius. And then we have Tales of the Teen Titans, number 58. I'm trying to put together the original run of that. It's got my sticker on it. I paid $3 for that. There you go, see? Not a bad buy. I should have pulled that sticker off. I didn't realize that. But that's Tales of the Teen Titans. And that's number 58. All right. I know we're going fast. Again, I'm trying to keep it down. This is another variant cover that I had of the Venomized number 1. Saw that. It's like, man, I'm going to check that out. And you guys know that I love Venom. Love the symbiotes. So always happy to get that. Now this one, I have the run of Absolute Carnage, but I didn't have the A covers on a couple, and they had the A cover on issue number 5, so I went ahead and picked that up. And that's sick. I love that. Hopefully you can see that. And here is Absolute Carnage Separation Anxiety number 1. Dig that cover. You got your symbiotes, Screams on there. Check that out. Cool. All right, and then the same. I wanted to get the A cover of Absolute Carnage number 4, which is pretty cool cover too. I like that a lot. And then I know when I show this, everybody's going to gasp and think, oh, I got a wall banger. But this is the third printing of this Venom 26. And I don't have a first run of it. It's one I'm trying to get, but I got that for less than cover price. So I'm not too bad about that. It'll be a good placeholder for me. So, and then last but not least, the one that she said she was going to set aside for me. This is one that when I lost my comics in the flood, I had this, and it was one of my prizes, one of my banger books, and I've never replaced it. And I know it's not an expensive book, but I got Hulk number 377. That's the first appearance of Professor Hulk, and I love the cover. I love this book. This is one of my just absolute favorite books of all time. I remember, maybe it says it on the cover, I think it was 90 when that came out. And I remember seeing that in the grocery store on the rack and loving it, and I remember picking it up and just treasuring it, and then losing it, and then getting it back. So it's kind of a full circle thing. That's pretty awesome. I'm excited about that. Now, if you guys watch Stevie B's channel, he got that A-OK, and I don't remember who it was from, but they gave him a bunch of graded books, and in it was that the Hulk 377, and I think it was like a 9.8, and so it was insane. That's so awesome. But I'm happy to get that. You'll probably be seeing it up on my wall back there. And also another thing too, again, giving some more props to CVB. He had a really good idea. If you see his video, it gives you a DIY tip on displaying comics, on hanging them. If you have them, graded comics, or have them in gator guards, or probably even bagged and boarded, you could work it out. But using some J channel, some siding J channel, and setting them up where you can slide them in and out, that's a pretty good idea. As you can see behind me, I've got that giant bookcase, but I've got this door back here, and I'm thinking about maybe doing something with. It's a good idea, Stevie B. So, guys, that's what I picked up. My pull list, and then a couple things I picked up to fill the run. One other thing, real quick, before we get off of here, I have a grab bag. Now at the Comic Force, they have these every once in a while. Sometimes they have them as Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, separated by different heroes. This time they had them separated into just publisher, and this is Marvel. So I picked it up for $15, and we're gonna open it up right quick and see what's in here. Now these are not bagged and boarded, so trying to be kind of careful. I don't want to damage my books. And there's no telling what we have in here. We'll go through this super quick. Alright. We'll put this over here in file 13, and here we go. Alright, first one looks like Hawkeye number 4. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. And then we have the Uncanny Avengers number 2. And you never know, like I said in the grab bag, you never know what you're going to get. You might get a wall book, and you might get a bunch of dollar books, but even so, it's got pretty good amount of books in here. So this is X-Men Gold number 33. That's a sweet cover. Got Storm on the cover there. That's pretty cool. And this is Battle World, issue number 5, The Ultimate End. That's pretty cool. I like the cover. You got the heroes going out. Looks like the Avengers. There's Fury on there. Yeah, pretty cool. Oh, this is sweet. Battle World number 4, Marvel Zombies. I love those Marvel Zombie books. That's pretty cool. Happy to get that one, actually. Awesome. Alright, and The Astonishing Ant-Man. And this is issue number 12. Pretty cool cover. And Tales of Suspense featuring Hawkeye and the Winter Soldier with number 102. And Tony Stark Iron Man number 5. That's a pretty sweet cover there. I dig that. And The Extremist number 3. Looky there. I made the cover of a book. How about that? That's me and my wife right there. How about that? That's hilarious. All right. And, oh, this is cool. The all-new Wolverine number 32. Pretty sweet. All right. Well, guys, that's kind of all I have. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you have any suggestions, comment below. Let me know if there's something I can work on, something better I can do. I'm always wanting to learn and grow and those things. So let me know. Guys, have a great Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully here in the next week or so, I've got a mystery box on the way. We can do an unboxing and kind of keep things going. And again, I appreciate it. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time. Have a great one.